Good morning.
Good morning.
Was not expecting to wake up to this. Don't back the trailer off the cliff. Don't back the trailer off the cliff. We turned around to face the truck uphill. So I hate sleeping facing downhill. Happy Friday. Only a few hours away from home. Look at all that snow blowing off the trailer. We are in the Columbia Gorge. Just past the Grand Coulee Dam, westbound on Highway 155. And we decided to drive this far. I was going to stop earlier last night. We were in no rush to get it. We just have to go home today, that's it, right? And we knew we couldn't make it home, so it's like, we're going to stop there, and it was snowing there. I'm like, let's drive over here where we know it's not snowing. That way in the morning we don't have to worry about black ice and stuff like that. Well, apparently it's snowing here today morning too.
Yeah, but the other place I looked up had a winter storm advisory. So.
Yes, so if it's snowing this hard here, imagine how much it's snowing back at Spokane, Davenport.
You did not do a good job clearing up. Boy. They did a poor job clearing off their car. You said it's been a long time since you've been on this road.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
I couldn't believe how low that water was.
Yeah, there's definitely signs of a drought coming. They always lower the water during spring, but it seems lower than normal. Beautiful winter snowstorm.
Like it feels like a day in November.
Yeah, it feels like a fall, first snowfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that heavy type of first snowfall snow. This perfect snowman making snow. It's plus 1 degree Celsius outside. It is 7:39 a.m. April 15. Good Friday. The boss's goal was to not have me working on Good Friday, but with all the little delays here and there, A little short of making it home. It's not bad. Only 3 hours and we're home. There were some cool silhouettes there. It looked like it was native people's gathering. We are on native land, so yeah, this is a very desolate road. There's not much here as far as like towns and stuff, but it's a beautiful country. Got a popo following us. Two vehicles behind us. If you have a chance to let them by, I don't know if there's a passing pull out or anything like that. Past me here. If you trust people have their headlights on. Doesn't look like they want to. I'll just hammer down. Of course, I can start coughing for the video. My apologies, people.
I have the perfect solution.
How's that going to prevent coughing?
You keep eating.
What are those? Frosted
Mini wheats.
Frosted mini wheats?
Slept pretty good last night.
Yeah, I just wanted to sleep in. I woke up to the bunk load shedding, or the truck load shedding. Basically, the battery is low enough that it's warning me. It's like, yeah, I knew that was coming because we had enough hours of using it and I didn't idle the truck long enough to charge it up. And I got full hours of sleep. I wanted to just sleep in, but got my full eight hours of sleep, so about over 8 hours sleep, but it was good. .5 degrees. It cooled off half a degree.
I wonder how much this will harm the cherry trees.
Oh, all the cherry trees blossoming. I don't think it's snowing in the Okanagan. I don't see it snowing in the Okanagan. It's probably raining there. Oh.
Hopefully.
Okay. CB Mike doesn't want to stay up there. Oh wow, the road's starting to stick to the road here. We have a pass to go over. Brakes off, cruise control off. Take her easy. Right now I'm regretting not driving to Omak yesterday.
You can always tell yourself that you didn't go to Omak because our wallet would feel it.
Go grocery shopping with the extra time we had. Probably don't need to put all the locks on yet. Keep the power divider on so both axles get power, but don't need to lock the diffs yet. We'll do that when we start climbing. Apparently nobody's driven this way. See one vehicle's tracks in the snow. It's getting dark. Great. From thicker clouds, obviously. Oh, good. Here it didn't stick for a minute. It's interesting where it's sticking and where it's not doesn't. Yep, found the ripple strips. Slow down for this next town. I guess I lied when I said there's no town this way. There's two towns here. They're just small towns. I honestly don't know the names of the towns offhand. We're going Nespelem. Nespelem. The pass we have to go over isn't a very high pass, it's a pretty low pass to go over, but nothing like if we went up to Republic.
Look, I think this is the best pass we could do.
Windows are fogging up.
Uh-huh. I'm in the wind.
No, if we had gone from Grand Coulee over
Oh, down to Drag Halls.
towards Cooley, no, towards Brewster, that way.
Okay, yeah, but come up that way.
That would have been a decent pass too. Oh, looks good here. See, maybe we're in luck. Make me happy to get black highway all the way over the pass. Hey, all that snow made my hood nice and clean.
It is nice and clean. It looks pretty nice right now.
Don't tell everybody, I'll just say I washed the truck. Yeah? No? Oh. Tried.
You did wash it in a way.
Actually, yeah, everything's cleaner.
The dog must have been with the kid on the bus. Maybe not. I don't know if they have school today.
Today's Good Friday and nobody has school, but it could be just a transport to Omak from these small towns
Yeah.
for the general public. Okay. The hard climbing part's coming here soon. And after that, we're downhill into Omak. What, 15 minutes up, 15 minutes down? Give or take. Lots of up and downs. Well, not really. Nobody behind us. Yeah, we have siding on the back. Tarp load, siding going to Kelowna. Originally they said to deliver that yesterday, and I'm like, have you looked at the times, how long this stuff takes to drive? Okay, Monday delivery. And I'm like, okay, that's better. Obviously they did not look at the times. They just were spewing out loads and going, here's loads.
Not only that, we were like, if we really hammer down, we can get there. If you had, like, if it had worked out first thing in the morning, but then it would have been so late at night that the customer wouldn't have been open.
Yeah.
So then it wouldn't have mattered. There's no way to get there before 2 o'clock.
Well,
Whatever.
even if we had hammered down for our first thing yesterday, we wouldn't have quite made it. We would have had to skip all our meal breaks and washroom breaks the last 3 days to make it. And even then, the customer would have closed by the time we got there. So either way, even if we had rushed the heck out of it, we would be delivering Monday morning. We would have been home yesterday if we had rushed it. But I'm okay driving. This isn't bad. Okay, I'm happy with this. Some climbing here.
And like, you don't want to leave till later Sunday to get a bit longer weekend.
What time's the race going to be over by?
I'm guess 8 o'clock, but I don't.
I've got to be in Kelowna by 9.
I don't quite know until I look at TV
Don't get to
schedule.
watch the race. That's a shame.
Well, does the nearby truck lounge have Wi-Fi?
I would have to leave early enough to watch the whole race, which means I'd have to leave really early.
Trying to find a solution.
See if you can find a way to record it, but I think they're smart enough to make that not recordable.
That's like the one race you really want to watch.
Yeah, Bristol on dirt. Missed it last year too. Well, we didn't watch one.
You can,
Barely watched the race last year, so.
you can leave it like 4 in the morning on Monday.
Hang on.
Oh no.
I could leave at 5:30 on Monday.
You just have to beat the bridge traffic.
I could leave 5:30 on Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to get up at 5:30 every single day for the rest of the week, but
You can decide how much you want to watch that race.
that might be worth it.
Like,
Might be worth it.
you have the bridge traffic and then you have everybody else showing up at the same time, so. You unload where you're unloading.
Yeah, that place I'm loading is a bit of a gong show.
I haven't been there many years, and I would agree.
Oh, good. This climb isn't bad at all. Lots of traction here.
And the pass that we had in yesterday's video that we started off with,
Yeah, yesterday was a lot worse than this.
that was worse than any of the big passes we went over.
Yep. Yeah. I-90, no problem. It was clear sailing the whole way. So yesterday was pretty good. We kind of lucking out on these passes. It's been passes haven't really slowed us down. Even the one yesterday didn't really slow us down by much. Yeah, let's put the power divider back on. Getting a little slushy here. Bless you. Bless you again.
Thank you. My sneezes always come in groups of 2 or 3.
You too.
And you have the sneeze like old man sneeze, where you just like your head's in hitting the steering wheel every time you sneeze.
Old man sneeze.
Yeah.
Thanks. Really appreciate it.
You're getting the
Huh.
stink eye now.
I am 45. I think we're pretty much at the top here.
Okay, maybe I'll call it the mid-age man sneeze.
Beautiful pond.
Can I call it that?
So I'm trying to change the subject here.
I'm trying to stop
Look at the beautiful scenery. This is definitely moose territory.
But you don't want to find one on this road.
Ah, I wouldn't mind. We're going slow enough. We can hit the brakes and stop. widen these corners out a bit. Everybody's cutting across the yellow line. My trailer can't afford to do that, so widen the corners out a bit for future traffic.
Another place.
Pond down there?
Huh?
What?
A place.
Oh, another police. Misunderstood. So it's getting less and less slushy. It's still slushy, so I've got traction. It's still snowing a bit. Let's take a picture of this. Put the diffs on. Make this an 8-wheel drive. That's not bad up this way. It looks like it'd be snow, hard, compact snow there, but it's not. I like engaging them a little early.
We'll see with me not going with you next week if you have beautiful roads again.
That's okay. The week after you'll be with again, and if we get snow then, that'd be a breaking records.
And then you're just going to keep me at home.
Yeah, you can stay at home. In that case.
The sun's trying to come out.
Good.
Kind of feel it. I find myself clever.
Okay, since this is a steep down.
Yeah, it was in my picture. What did it say? %.
It's not terrible, but it's a curvy 7%. I guess I could use engine brakes on this. Turn those off again. This is more compact snow. I can tell I locked everything up because the truck didn't want to turn. I'm like, gotta put a little more steering wheel into it.
This road is changing and stuff.
It's right on that borderline of sticking and not sticking. I don't think they're going boating. I know it's Easter long weekend. Probably traditionally go boating. Fishing long weekend. Bring in the boat just in case the weather changes quickly. It could. This is definitely compact snow here. Or black ice feeling. I mean, it's not black ice, it's compact snow, but it's slippery. Take our time on this stuff. It's slipperier than the white stuff. Slushiness again. Who would have thought Easter long weekend to be this kind of weather?
Well, if you live in the Midwest, you can expect it. Midwest. In the Midwest, like Michigan, Manitoba, it was still expected as
No, I can't remember. We would go.
No?
We would go Easter egg hunting.
True, yeah.
And there wasn't. Sometimes there's still no snow on the ground from the winter, but not a fresh snowstorm.
Yeah, I'm like thinking that, yeah. Usually had beginning of spring.
Yeah, Easter was usually snowstorms were done by Easter.
Except for the storm they're getting right now over there.
And Slovak may use shoulder. Not a chance. I'm staying in the slushy section. If this becomes compact snow, then I'll go on to the shoulder. Someone was drifting sideways around that corner. And then in fall, usually Halloween was a hit and miss. Could be snowing, it might not. It might be beautiful weather, it might be snowing.
Same, yeah.
Halloween was always that line of winter may have started. But Easter, winter was always over by Easter.
The joys of Halloween and trying to find a costume to over your snowsuit.
What's how do you pronounce that? Whatever that pass is called. You're worrying about stuff falling?
No, I'm not worried about it. I'm just looking at it.
I don't even bother looking. It's like, yep, stuff is falling. I'll deal with it. That is slippery. Ooh, that is slippery.
Very. Where's your lane slippery?
Yep, this is take my time on type of slippery. Going downhill here too. Not 5%, more like maybe 3%. But slippery downhill. Slow to 45. I think we'll slow down to 30. Don't want to go around the corner. Oh yeah, let's unlock that. Unlock the power divider, the diffs. Uphill, hammer down on slippery roads. Downhill, take your time, because if you slip here, the only option is to hit the throttle. So go slow enough that the option of hitting the throttle is an option. I've had that a couple times. I'm like, sideways, okay, full throttle. Let's drive out of this. Looks fairly fresh line into the ditch there. Somebody hit the ditch a few hours ago and got pulled back out already. Here's our slush again. Hallelujah for slush. Level 1 engine braking. Engine braking off. Yeah, sunshine's starting to come through. Seeing my shadow for the first time.
Okay, I can help but laugh at that.
Not a groundhog.
Okay. I think the groundhog was very, very round.
Groundhog's never right. Groundhog thing is dumb.
Yeah, I don't follow it. I just laugh at it
It's just
every
not.
year.
Anyone that still believes the groundhog has any, yeah, he's always wrong. So, no, not always wrong. It's wrong 50% of the time. Literally, exactly 50% of the time he's wrong. Statistically, that makes perfect sense. Woohoo! Some black roads.
That's what you think, but every corner's different on this road. It is chain off, so it means we should be out of it.
Coming in fairly hot here, but I can see the corner is black. Coming up to the Okanagan. I guess we are in the Okanagan. Home sweet home. Feels like we're home. To me it does. Like we're close enough that I can taste it.
Yeah. Our highways have, at least in the Okanagan, we have a lot less trees on the side, or farther up the mountain.
And because we're in the bottom of the valley, there's not going to be snow in the Okanagan. And if it is, the roads will be black. It's warm enough in the bottom of the valley that we're not gonna have a snowstorm there. Might be raining there, but I doubt it. Probably dry roads once we get into Canada.
Hopefully.
It'd be good if they had white roads. It'd be good for the soil.
And since I've had my phone off the last 2 days, I'm completely clueless on a lot of things. But it would cost me $12 a day in the US, and that's not worth it.
Not worth it, no.
And we're never changing your plan unless we're trucking. Unless
Yeah.
they bring it back.
Yeah, there was a plan there for a while for unlimited US. It just treats my plan just like Canadian plans.
Yeah.
Nothing extra.
It's kind of unlimited. Like your data is high speed for 40 gigs and then it's slower. It's throttled.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We have data after 40 gigs?
Yes, but it's like you can barely load.
But we don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, but it's like you can barely load a
Well,
web
then I'm
page.
not going to be as scared to go that way then.
No, like literally, it's like.
Oh, it's basic email. You
Yeah.
can't load video. You can't. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know what. Yeah, you can do email, but that's good enough for work and stuff.
Unless you need Google Maps and all that, then you're.
Yeah, Google Maps. I've been on that kind of data before. Google Maps takes about half an hour to load, but
Yeah. So it's kind of unlimited, but not unlimited. But yeah, you had that plan and now it's not
in that
there.
case, we'll do another live stream for sure.
Right. Like
Yeah, that plan no longer exists. They only offered that plan for a little while, and it was awesome. So I'm not going off that plan, because if I go off of it, I can't go back on.
Yeah, our friend was on that plan and he was now getting himself off that plan because he stopped trucking. And now he wishes he hadn't. It makes sense for you because you go to the US so often.
Yeah.
We were getting such high cell phone bills before we got on that.
It's definitely saved us some money. Yeah, it's snowing here, but the roads are good. It says -1 Celsius. Yeah, I thought we were done making snow road video, ice road trucking video. Ice road trucking in April. Disautel Pass. I don't know, whatever we just crossed.
I'm not good at pronouncing things.
Bring cruise control back. We'll end the video in Omak. Got to fuel up there. If it's over the hour or under the hour, wherever, we're just going to end the video there.
I filled up my ArriveCan app thing. That's good to go.
We might actually show up a little later than you said on there, but
Well,
you know,
I think that's okay as long as we don't go before. I don't know. We'll ask today if we can remember.
yeah, I'll ask how accurate that time has to be.
I can look at kind of like your paperwork. Let it be in the system for at least an hour, and then you're good to go.
We have quarter tank of fuel. Pretty easy making home on that quarter tank, but we're gonna fuel up in Omak and save the company a bunch of money on fuel. You're welcome, boss man. You're welcome.
My first week back has been kind of fun where we've been. Got the island, and then we got beautiful Montana and Idaho, and Washington. Can't forget Washington.
Yeah, it's been a fun week. Got some good scenery in. I was afraid of running Highway 3 again all week. ran a little bit of highway free. Not all that much.
You know you're gonna go back to Idaho on Monday.
Yeah, that's only an old town, so it's barely Idaho. Depending on the weather, I'll take it this route or the Highway 20. It's
Yeah.
either this highway or Highway 20. If it's bad weather, I'll take this highway. If it's good weather, I'll take Highway 20 to Old Town. In fact, the fuel prices are so much higher, I'm getting a lot more unique runs because they're looking for anything to do a backhaul. And it doesn't even have to be a backhaul to Plesnikov. It's just like backhaul as close as we can get them.
Yeah.
Can't afford to run empty fuel prices this way. So getting unique runs, which is good.
And like with the siding, we're starting to get into building season. Where
Yeah,
everybody
building
wants
season's coming, yeah.
shingles and siding and cement will be pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, I already been doing concrete blocks
Yeah,
to
but
pour
that picks up even more. I remember
Yeah.
building season.
And a lot of that comes from the U.S., which means there'll be a big demand for those runs because we're still under the you have to be vaccinated to cross,
Yeah.
which really limits how many truck drivers are allowed to cross the border. Yeah, the snow is barely sticking at all over here. It's snowing, but it's not really sticking. We're only 8 miles from the bottom of the valley. I've never brought the big rig through Omak.
Like that will be.
Through downtown Omak.
You haven't? You haven't brought it then?
Never. Always take that little shortcut to get onto Highway 95.
Yeah.
Fueling up at the top so I can take either way. But maybe for the YouTube people, we'll drive through Omak
Yeah.
with a big rig for the first time ever. There's one corner that makes me nervous, but we'll see.
It's a beautiful downtown. Well, at least it was a few years ago.
Quite an uneven highway. Lots of dips back and forth. We're always looking on the white line. Oh, now I'm on the yellow line. White line, yellow line. Sticking more over here. Yeah, it's a weird weather. 0 degrees Celsius. Tell where ground temperature is a little warmer than other places. snowing hard here. I promised you dry roads at the bottom. Well, I promised them once we hit the Canadian border, but
I'm waiting for that too.
not too hopeful anymore. Oh boy.
See, I get to edit this video, so I get to choose what the title is.
Turning off. Let's grab another gear. We're not turning off. They're turning off. Thank you. I appreciate you. Signaling that early, so easy to slow down. I can slow down early and go, okay, person's turning off. Let's take evasive maneuvers up there. If you start signaling at the last second, I am hard on the brakes, working all I can not to crash into you. So, signal early. A good time to think of signaling is the second you take your foot off the throttle and you're starting to slow down. The signal light should be on there. Unless it confuses traffic beside you, like different roads.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's like if it's multiple left turns before you go, then
Yeah.
it does seem lighter over that way. Like
Well, there's snow sticking down here, so
yeah, but you see where it gets lighter. It should be okay.
I haven't lied to you yet. It is snowing. So the roads won't be dry down here. The valleys are wider here, so Omak gets more moisture than we do in Canada. It's a weird, narrow valley.
Yeah. They're trying to explain that in a live stream. Like, if you go down to Alberta or up to Summerland, it's completely different than Penticton.
Yeah.
Penticton's at the bottom.
Soyuz and Penticton get similar weather.
Yeah. The Soyuz, I think, gets slightly warmer, right?
Soyuz is warmer and less moisture than we do.
Yeah. But somehow Alberta gets quite a bit more.
Just the way the mountains are shaped and stuff. Well, it stopped snowing. It's raining here. Barely raining here. Welcome to Omak. Hey, that used up a good hour of driving. Awesome. Worked out pretty good. Used to be a huge lumber mill right here. Looks like they're building something there now. Some construction there, so that's good. Probably a casino.
Could be.
Just looking at how they're building the yard and then the big yard with a building, I bet it's going to be a casino. They have a casino just down the road.
Yeah, they
I
do.
don't know.
Yeah. They could be rebuilding the lumber mill. I don't know why they.
Have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Just the way the land was and then the building, that's what came to my mind. We'll have to wait and see what actually gets built there. Yeah, look at all the beautiful blooming trees. Look, Penticton, turn left here. I always turn left here. That's where I always turn left. Just for you guys. Hope I don't regret it. Okanagan River. Yep, I don't want to make a habit of this. I need too much of this road for that corner.
Look at it.
Look at it, that's beautiful, everything moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that again with the big rig.
Nope.
That corner on a busy day could be real trouble. Most of the downtown's actually behind us, so we only see part of it here.
Yeah. That's pretty though.
Very pretty. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll pull up to the fuel station here and call it a day, so thank you. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the existing subscribers. All the comments. The people that hit that join button. Super thanks. I am out of here. Have a great weekend. You guys rock.
Adios.
Amigo. What was the frown for?
He said I am out of here, not we
I'm
are.
out of, we are out of here.
Yeah.
We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.
Better?
That's better.
This video is brought to you in part by the letter C and these YouTube members. Cookie starts with C. What other things start with C? Oh, who cares what other things? C is for cookie, and that's good enough for me. Thanks for watching. Nom 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 nom.